5:22 on your Thursday morning. Instead of giving up after loss in life, she made a difference in the world around her and instills hope to many. And that's why she's this week someone you should know. For those who know Jacqueline Kelly-Tisher, they know that she has a special soul. She grew up in Mohall, North Dakota, where her parents owned the local pizza place. And that's where she claims she got her hard work ethic from.
I mean, she started working at a very young age and helping us out in there, and she was always just a shining light and everybody loved her.
She went on to graduate from Mohall High School in 1985. After that, she studied theology in Regina, Saskatchewan, where she met her first husband. She then changed her path to become an emergency nurse. The same year she graduated nursing school, Acacia was born in 1993.
She changed my whole world.
And Acacia was the light of her life. While a happy baby, she faced many challenges, including spina bifida and hydrocephalus, enduring more than 13 surgeries in her first 10 months of life. This, however, did not stop Jackie and her husband from continuing to grow their family. Victoria was born in 1996. Jackie suffered 2 miscarriages, losing Angelica in 1998 and Thomas in 2000. Isaac was then born in 2002. Much of Jackie's time was spent in the hospital with Acacia, which was a blessing in disguise, as that's where she met baby Hope.
Because I fell in love with them, the kids that were living in the hospital, and Hope was one of them.
Hope was born in 2003 and passed away at just 10 months old. Wanting to continue fostering children, she started fostering another child, Tyson, in 2004. She realized there were many more children like Hope and Tyson who needed specialized care, as well as the families of those children who needed support.
After 13 years of loving my job in intensive care, I quit my job and started what's called Hope's Home today.
And today, Hope's legacy lives on through what's known as Hope's Home, a facility in Regina providing care for children with complex medical needs through early learning and child care services. There are now 3 supportive living homes and 7 medically inclusive early learning and child care centers supporting nearly 500 children in total. Hope's Home also offers care for siblings of the children who have the complex medical needs. While Jackie grew Hope's Home, her daughter Acacia continued to battle her own health challenges. But this didn't stop her from helping others along the way.
I would say she was the most intuitive little empath that I ever knew. I really believe she was like an angel on earth. If you can imagine this little 2-3-year-old girl wheeling around in this tiny, tiny wheelchair. She got her first wheelchair when she was 18 months, and she had these sparkling, bright blue eyes.
Acacia passed away in 2011 at the age of 18. Around 2018, Jackie met the love of her life, Jason, at a retirement party, and before long, he popped the question. Due to the closure of the northern border in 2020, their plans to build a life together in Canada came to a halt. So they stayed in the Mohall area when the Naked Moose, a local bar restaurant in Lorraine, went up for sale. They couldn't pass up the opportunity and deemed it the Naked Moose 2.
Yes, we took over July 1st, and sadly on the 23rd of the same month in 2020, July, Jason was diagnosed with Lou Gehrig's disease.
Jackie would spend the next 2 years at Jason's side as he tried to fight the deadly disease with back and forth visits to Mayo Clinic to be a part of a stem cell trial treatment.
And ALS is 100% terminal. And ALS is probably the most evil disease anyone can ever go through.
The love of her life died in 2022. This left Jackie wondering what to do with the restaurant now that her carpenter had passed away, and the building needed to be completely repaired on the inside. Now, Jackie, Barb, her business partner, and many family and friends worked together to bring Jason's vision to life by giving the Naked Moose 2 a whole new facelift.
To me, it's a dream come true, and I love being her partner, her sidekick, and it has turned out to what exactly both of us have wanted.
She is just a shining light, and she is open and honest and fair and loving and kind, and she makes everybody feel special.
Everybody goes through the grief cycles, that's normal. But I think what you do after with it makes a huge difference. And You know, even with Acacia, and nobody should bury their daughter. After that, I was like, I want to make the world better. You know, going through that experience and losing those children, that's all I want to do. And it's a choice, and it's not easy because loss keeps happening. You know, even after Jason, you could have been sad and just walked away from the moose and said, I don't want to do this. But I was like, no, I want to make it better.
Fostering hope and touching lives, Jacqueline Kelly-Tisher is someone you should know.
Jackie says there's a possibility of bringing Hope's Home into America since there's a large demand for the service here as well. And I know Jackie, she was my adopted mother. I'm trying not to cry. I was introduced to her by Jason. He was one of my best friends. And so she's just an amazing person. And yeah, I love her. So.
This is amazing, Taylor. And what she has done through her experiences and turned them in, you know, made positive things happen from so many challenges in her life. Wow.
She's definitely an inspiration, and she reminds me a lot of you, just inspiration to many women out there. Wow. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Yes.
So much,
Thanks
Taylor.
to Jackie
amazing
for sharing her
woman.
story.
Yes,
yes,
amazing.
Sure. Yes.
Wow.
Well, trying to shift